Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Heroes of the Storm A to Z. Potentially the last one, at least until the patch hits. We're on Zul'Jin, who is the last of the Z's. He is a Warcraft ranged assassin. We're recording this a couple of days before the Malthael patch goes live. So once that hits, we'll play with Thrall and the rework that he gets. But until then, we're gonna throw axes at people like this. Zul'Jin, as you see here, ranged assassin, 4100 health at 20, 1.25 attacks per second, decent enough auto attack damage, all standard stuff, pretty standard stuff in terms of a ranged assassin. A lot of he's gonna be auto attack, a lot of basic attack damage. What's gonna power that though? It's gonna be his trait, Berserker. Activate to increase your basic attack damage by 25%. That's pretty great, but the cost is you consume 2% of your maximum health per attack, and passively you attack faster the less health that you have. So let's turn it on, we'll see what it looks like. You see here, here's your Berserker. You see, as every time I throw an axe, my health is going to go down a little bit, and then every time my health goes down a little bit, my attack speed's going to go up. We're going to let this go through. We'll just see how fast it's going to get when you finally get all the way down. There you go. Now you can't kill yourself with this. You can of course leave yourself at like no health where you're going to die, but you can't kill yourself with this. So here's something to note. When you're at its maximum, you're doing 2.5 attacks per second. You're still going to do that amount even if... So here's something to keep in mind. When you have your trait activated, the passive bonus is going to continue even if you don't have it activated. Like this part here is going to continue. You just won't lose health whenever you attack. So a lot of Zul'Jin's gameplay is going to revolve around when, using Berserker at the right time. You want to have low health in order to attack faster, but of course you don't want to leave yourself in the open where you're going to get picked off or something bad is going to happen to you because you're at low health. So it's a trade-off. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to do. Hopefully you get to burst people down before you get killed. Let's look at his abilities. We'll see what they can do. We'll see why Zul'Jin can be just fantastic in terms of burst damage. His first ability here, Kariva's Throw, 50 mana, 8-second cooldown. Zul'Jin throws an axe forward. It deals 285 damage to the first two enemies hit and marks them for 8 seconds. Marked enemies take 50% bonus damage for the next 3 attacks. So is that 1, 2, 3. This is going to stack with your Berserker. So let's see if I do this again. All right, boom. I mean that was 1,200 damage for 3 attacks. I mean that's quite a lot. If you hit somebody with Grievous Throw, especially a squishy, you can really burn them down pretty quickly. Next ability is a W here. It's Twin Cleave. Interesting. Let's see what that looks like. We're going to toggle cooldowns. We're going to cast them more often. Throw 2 axes in a large circular arc. You deal damage, slowing the affected enemies by 15% per axe for 2 seconds. So it's weird. So you can hit 2 enemies like that. It will go through, let everything in a line. But the funny thing is, you could miss somebody. You could just go like that and completely miss them. So you kind of have to aim this properly in order to get the best benefit out of it. It can be a little tricky to get the hang of. I don't find it too difficult once you play with it a little bit. You kind of get the timing down and kind of get the feel for things and you see where it goes. But the slow is pretty nice. It's also nice to be able to hit things at your side as well. Lastly, we have E. We have Regeneration. 75 mana, 15-second cooldown. You channel to regenerate 25% of your maximum health over 4 seconds. If you move or you take damage, you will interrupt the effect. So clearly, as your trait is going to make you lose your health, you can get to a safe space and kind of regen here and get some of it back. Something to keep in mind while you're channeling, you can right-click and accidentally move it, and remove it, which is going to blow the cooldown. If you get tagged by something, like let's say, you see, if I'm getting hit here by these guys, so that's going to channel, break the channel as well. So it's not something that you can just sit there and do in the middle of a battle. Like let's say, like Chen's drinking, like Chen, that's not going to be the same thing. You do have to back off and be safe for the 4 seconds in order to get the maximum value out of that. Let's look at his 2 ults. He's got two interesting ones here. I like both of them, actually. First one, this is the one that everyone talks about all the time. It's Tazdingo. For the next 4 seconds, Zul'Jin is unkillable. Cannot be reduced to less than 1 health. So let's look. Let's see what that means. Let's go play with I don't know, play with some forts. We'll go play with some forts. All right. Hopefully you saw what happened there. I was taking some damage. I hit Tazdingo right before I got killed. You see the unkillable. With this, if you know you're about to take a lot of damage, that's what Tazdingo is good for. It's 4 seconds where you can maybe get away. It's 4 seconds where if you're at 1 health, you're going to be able to unload on people because you're going to have, you know, maximum berserker damage or maximum berserker speed. That's the Tazdingo. It's kind of an all or nothing ability. You could, in some sense, live through it and kill the enemy, but you could also, the enemy could just walk away for 4 seconds and then come back and blow at you, you know, like sneeze on you, and then you'll get killed. So Tazdingo is very, very strong. It does allow you 4 seconds where you can turn around and do a tremendous amount of damage. Now, something to keep in mind about Tazdingo, and consider this if you're facing Zul'Jin, even though you're unkillable, you can still be CC'd, you can still be rooted, you can still be stunned. I mean, I can sit here as a Tazdingo and then just get polymorphed and completely waste it, or get stunned and basically completely waste it. So, you gotta be careful about that. Alternatively, we have Guillotine. 30-second cooldown. It launches a, quote, massive axe, unquote, in the air that drops down on the target area. It deals 479 damage by default, but you get bonus damage based on your missing health. Boom. So it's basically, it's going to show you, here we go, so now we'll do this again. So when you're at 1 health, this thing's going to do almost 2,500 damage. And it hits an AoE, so whoops, I'm going to get killed by the boss. Woohoo! So you could potentially do a tremendous amount of damage with Guillotine. You can cast it often. You can get a lot of picks with it if you're very low, because it's got a fairly long range. I mean, you can definitely run away and then throw this down and then do some damage with it. The downside is it doesn't let you be unkillable. So that's kind of where it goes. It's if you aim it right, you can really like spike people down with it. It's fun to use. I do like it. I kind of go back and forth when I play Zul'Jin. I was going back and forth with Guillotine and Tazdingo. Let's take a run through the rest of his talents. We'll see what he's got. Level 1, we've got Bone Slicer. Grievous Throw now pierces through all enemies. See right there, it stops. And the bonus damage is increased by 20%. Arcanite Axes lower the cooldown of Twin Cleave by 0.75 for each hero hit. So you can get some significant reduction if you hit a whole bunch of heroes. When below 50 health, your spell power is increased by 25%. I mean, that's a weird one. You don't really get you don't do a whole lot of spell damage. Most of your damage is going to be auto attack. So that's kind of an interesting passive. Here's a quest talent at level 1. You want axe? You want axe? You want axe. Every 5 basic attacks against heroes increases your basic attack damage by 1.25. After you attack 120 times,
choose a talent. Choose a
your attack range is increased. I actually should probably complete the quest and not reset the quest. There we go. There you go. Your attack range is increased. So that's just more axes and further axes. It's really good. And also here you go. You can keep in mind this is going to continue to stack up even after you've completed the quest. So this will, in theory, just stack indefinitely. It's just going to keep spiking up that auto attack damage. Level 4, Headhunter. If you get a takedown of all unique enemy heroes, so you need to be involved in a takedown of all 5 heroes. I'm actually not sure how that plays out if you have something like the Vikings, if you have to kill all 3 of them or not for it to count. I'm actually not sure. Or if Misha and Rexar count or not. I don't ever actually take this talent often, so I'm not entirely sure of all the interactions. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you've only got 5 heroes. You kill all 5 heroes, you're involved in a takedown. You can activate this to reveal them all for 4 seconds. So, reveal talents are very good, especially if you're facing against stealthies. I never take this, so like I said, I don't know all of the interactions in it, and you do have to be involved in a takedown for all 5 of them in order to get it done. So depending on how the game plays out, this could potentially not even happen. You know, this might be a waste of talent, or it might not. You might not activate this until much later in the game. You can do Troll's Blood. Regeneration heal amount is increased, or here's a good one: let the killing begin. When Zul'Jin kills an enemy, his attack speed is increased by 6% up to 30 for 12 seconds. Kills are going to count not just heroes. This is going to be minions, so you can burn through minions. So let's do this. Let's show you what that looks like. Let's go over here. We're going to kill these guys. So you see, they get the attack speed bonus, and that just kills some minions, kills some mercenaries. That's going to stack with your attack speed bonus from your berserker. So more axes equals more damage equals more fun. Level 7, we have Vicious Assault. Increase the number of bonus damage basic attacks from Grievous Throw to 6. Basic attacks against the afflicted heroes reduces the cooldown by 2 seconds. So you can really like spam the crap out of this. In theory, let's see what that looks like.
Choose a talent.
You see that right there? Especially if you're at high berserker, you can really go to town with that and get a lot of value out of it. Alternatively, we have Recklessness. When Zul'Jin is below 50% health, his basic attack damage is increased. Now again, you're going to be with berserker. You have ways to kind of channel your health and lower your health. You could potentially trigger this yourself, and you're going to... Hello. You get extra bonus damage on top of the bonus damage that you get just from triggering berserker in the first place. We have Wrong Place, Wrong Time. If an enemy hit by both axes at the same time, which means you really got to hit somebody like at the peak, they take bonus damage. It's hard to get this consistently. You're definitely going to get more value out of Vicious Assault or Recklessness. I would take one or the other. Level 13, if we go to 13, we have Eye of Zul'Jin. Hitting an enemy hero with Grievous Throw increases your movement speed by 25% for 2 seconds. So that's somebody's running away, and you ping them. You can kind of catch up to them a little bit and throw some axes their way. We have Forest Medicine. Regeneration no longer has to be channeled, allowing you to perform other actions while regenerating. However, taking damage will still end the effect. In other words, you can ping regen and then kind of just run around and mount up. And you'll continue to regen, but you can't do it in a fight. If you take some damage, you will lose it. We also have Voodoo Shuffle. Activate to remove all current root and slow effects on Zul'Jin. Now that's important because CC is kind of the bane of your existence. Roots and slows kind of put you in a tough spot. Also, you got to be able to chase people down in order to pick them off. Level 16, we've got Swirling Death, Twin Axes. Keep spinning. Twin Cleaves axes cycle twice and can hit enemies on each revolution, but its cooldown is increased. I'll show you what that looks like.
Only ruins. Choose a talent.
Does something like that. But it increases the cooldown. Lacerate increases the slow amount by 15% for each axe, and then Ferocity increase the attack speed bonus of Berserker by 35%. Let's look at that one.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
We're going to stack this up here for a second. I just want to show this off. So here we go. We're already above the 2.5 mark. We're going to get, I think, 3 per second, just about. Almost 3 per second. Almost like throwing fireballs at something. Yeah, it's a good talent. Extra bonus speed is pretty nice. Alright, at level 20, we've got a couple of good ones here. We have Ensnare, throw net forward, rooting the first enemy hit for 2 seconds. You do have to actually hit it for it to make an effect, and it's 60-second cooldown, so questionable value there. We have Buzzsaw. After impact, Guillotine continues forward, dealing 50% of Guillotine's original damage to enemies in the line. So it kind of drops down and then just goes like this, as like a buzzsaw. If you took Tazdingo, you have Amani Resilience. When Tazdingo ends, it heals Zul'Jin for 50% of the damage he dealt. So if you're in a spot where you're just absolutely screwed, you hit Tazdingo, you unload on somebody, it's going to heal you for half of that damage. And you're going to do a lot of damage when you're in Tazdingo form, you know, assuming you're some enemy standing there taking it. So what do you want to look out for with Zul'Jin? You need to watch out for people who, you know, people who can CC you. Stuns are going to be trouble for you. You know, hard CC, like guys like Diablo, etc. Butcher can eat you alive. Butcher will most likely be able to stun brand you and will be out to out sustain you with his Butcher's brand before you can kill him. Silences are trouble because you got to play with your health. Anybody you can burst you from stealth is going to be bad news. You got to watch out for that. You can kill a lot of people if you get a beat on them, but if they get the drop on you, you do need to watch out for things. Let's go and hop into the game really quick. We'll see what we can do. It is super late at night / early in the morning here, so who knows what the hell kind of crazy ass game we're gonna get. We're gonna just give it a shot and see how it goes. We've had a bunch of weird games lately, so I don't expect this to be any different. And yeah, we'll have some fun. He is all auto attack damage, so you do got to keep that in mind. Anything, you know, this is somebody you take block against. Now I understand he attacks very quickly, but he attacks for a lot of damage each time, so this is something block would give you value against. So we do have an ETC, we have a Li Ming. I didn't see the other two, I was too busy talking. Let's take a look. We are on, as I readjust my chair, we're in Warhead Junction. So we've got a Murky and a Muradin. So we've got some beef up front. So that could be good for us for protection. We've got two solid real tanks. We're going to be providing most of the damage to our team, myself and Ming. We'll have some push here with Murky. The enemy team has Zagara, and we know what Zagara can do, and this is a big map where you can use Nidus Tunnel to a very solid effect. Stitches, Ming, Diva, and Kael'thas. Kael'thas is double-edged sword. On one hand, if you get a beat on him, he will die very, very quickly. On the other hand, he can hit you with Gravity Lapse and go Flame Strike, Living Bomb, and then you will die very, very quickly. The good news is they don't have any stealth heroes. So at the very least, if you're going to get killed, you'll mostly see it coming. Hooks, gotta watch out for hooks. Hooks will be trouble. I've not played, I don't think I've seen Diva Zul'Jin matchups. I imagine he'll burn through her mech pretty quickly, but it'll also channel her ultimate, which is something you gotta watch out for. Not her ultimate, but her self-destruct. You could Tazdingo through self-destruct, though. Assuming you time it right. Now, Zagara is gonna be able to put creep down. We don't have any method to undo the creep tumors. Like, we can't reveal the creep tumors. Muradin can, with his stomp, with his thunderclap. I don't know if ETC can power slide through them, but that's really not your use of power slide. So, you know, Zagara will be able to mostly place creep unimpeded. So we have to watch out for Zagara. Zagara will be a little bit tricky to kill, at least without some CC. So here's good though. We got a stun. We've got a stun here, so that will allow us. Hopefully, we'll get some stuns going, and then we'll be able to unload on people who are stunned and kind of melt them down. If we get a stun on Ming, she will explode. Same with Kael'thas. All right, and it looks like ETC is the last one to go. Here we are. We're going to start the big map. It's 3 lanes. We're going to be here a little while. We're going to start with Axe. That's going to increase our damage.
You'd better be prepared.
Something to keep in mind, we don't have a healer. We don't have a support. So I do have to manage my health correctly, which means, you know, I'm going to have to tap the well. I'm going to have to run off and use regeneration at the right time. Gotta be careful in my uses of Berserker, is kind of what I'm saying here. But we start with Axe, and as such, we're gonna go middle. We're gonna go play up. Muradin's gonna go bottom. That's fine as well. I think ultimately Murky should go bottom at the end of the day. We're gonna start mid. We do want to watch out for a hook or for a Ming orb. It looks like there we go. There's Kael'thas. I was not gonna go that far out, so that's fine. They had the same idea. Yep, he's gonna go down. There's a stun and a kill. I gotta be careful here. Look at that. I got pinged by that orb, but that took a lot of my health away. So I'm just going to sit here for a couple of seconds and regen. But that's what happens. You see Ming got stunned, or Kael'thas got stunned, and immediately got exploded. So Murky went top. He's going to get killed in a second. There you go. You can eat those. I'm going to hang out here and regen again just because. Alright. Let's see, she dodged all that. I do gotta be careful, I don't want to eat any orbs. She... oh. Top does need help. I will go top. Yeah, Murky is right about that. We'll go top. Murky should come with me.
I don't care.
Warheads inbound. Countdown activated.
Alright, so she ejected. Oh, I messed that up. Get the stun. There we go. We're going to get the kill on her. Fantastic. Thank you, Muradin, or ETC, for the stun. So that was solid. I misplayed that a little bit, but thanks to the CC, we still were able to get the kill on Diva. We're gonna go let the killing begin. We're gonna kill lots of minions here. Look at that. Here's something I totally forgot about. My axe can blow up the creep. So that's pretty solid. They really want to go top, and that's okay. We can kind of come in here. We're gonna hang out here. We're just gonna regen a little bit.
All warheads have now been collected.
Do you need to be careful? It's about what I expected. Yeah, they want to push top, and our team, you know, we've got our warrior down here pushing bottom. So we lost the keep. We lost the fort, I should say, not the keep. Like, hey guys, go drop your nuke. ETC's got a nuke. Murky went down. ETC is not going to be able to drop the nuke. I'm going to come over, though. Yeah, you're dead. So that's good. There, whoops, watch out for that. You gonna drop your nuke this time? You gonna be able to do it? You are. There we go. Boom. That's the way we're gonna go. We are... There's an interesting one. Let's go Recklessness. We're gonna go play with Recklessness and see what we can do. I'm gonna go kill these guys and get some experience. There's a glow buddy. There you go. So the combo with ETC has been really solid. If he just gets the CC and then I melt things, and that's the plan. Unfortunately, they did push in top, so we do have to play with this just a little bit. I would love to take that camp. We're going to cycle mid. I didn't see if they were on the team. I wasn't really paying attention if they were on a team or not. We are going to have to be careful with our rotations because they're pushing really hard. You're dead. There you go. Good CC.
Alert. Warhead deployment in process.
Oh, gotta watch out.
Deployment complete. Collection is advised.
Zul'Jin go where Zul'Jin go. You want hearts?
Enemy nuke launched.
Choose talent.
Enemy nuke launched.
Oh, I'm gonna get killed because of the hook. Good hook on Stitches.
Complete.
Yeah, there that goes. And they're right. We left bottom. Everyone kind of left, and then you know we lost the nukes. I'm surprised we didn't get the kill on Kael'thas there. Maybe we did. I didn't see it. Look how much damage Zul'Jin does. Like if you get CC, you really just eat through things. Unfortunately, we're having some trouble with the rotations. Like ETC really needs. He really needs to power slide through that. So there's. We'll get the kill on that. That diva, as soon as she leaves her mech, is just sitting there, which is silly. That, you know, this works a lot better when I actually hit the damn thing.
Hellbat coming through. That's the way to do it.
Gotta be a little protective. You're gonna get killed. Yes, you do. Gotta watch out for Phoenix. It's gonna run out. Okay. Are we chasing up there? What's going on? Alright, there's a kill. I blew guillotine, but it's only a 30-second cooldown, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna come up to this camp.
We ought to take this mercenary camp.
I'm gonna regen a little bit.
Choose talent. The power of the god. Zul'Jin go where Zul'Jin go.
Missed the Grievous throw again. Holy shit.
Warhead deployment nearing.
Alright, we got a warhead up top. So we wanna... Oh, I'm gonna get killed. That was dumb.
Warheads are now ready for collection.
Misplayed that totally. Misplayed that totally. Look at this. ETC is down here. I guess he's taking out this camp, which is okay. He stage dived up top. There's a good kill on Kael. We should get this kill on Mig. No, she probably will get away. Nice try, nice try.
Warheads collected.
I'm gonna head down bottom. Ming, like, we're chasing people. What does it look like they're doing? So Ming, all right, we're As you can see from the chat, Ming is a little bit salty.
Taste napalm.
We got 4 guys top. I'm gonna head up top. It looks like I see 4 people. ETC went down. What was going on? I don't know what's going on. These guys are all gonna get muted in a second. There you go. That was a good bait.
How impressive.
Nope. Do need to be careful. Killed you first. And now that I'm here, we're gonna mute everyone because they're all playing like they're actually not even playing that bad. They're not playing that bad. These guys are just talking crap for no reason whatsoever. I'm gonna hang out here. Ming isn't gonna be able to get to me in time. There's Kale.
Slay that hero.
Yeah, I would love to be able to kill Kale. I'm not gonna be able to do it by myself. I'm gonna peek boss.
Warhead deployment.
Nobody's there.
Prepare for
Alright, so we got some nukes. I was gonna take a camp, but I'm gonna go get the nukes instead. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna stay in middle and try to pick up the middle nuke. We'll see what we can do. Everyone's gonna ping. They're all muted now, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, so we know Stitches is there. I should also probably not get hooked.
Warheads available for collection now.
Yeah, that was dumb. That was dumb. 2 deaths, 3 deaths, 3 deaths, and 2 of them were dumb. Need to watch out for the hook, which, there you go, Ming did, I did not. I don't know. This is just silly. So they're all chasing. Ming's got a nuke, so she can't pick it up. Nobody's dropped theirs. Zagara does get killed. I'm just gonna head to the nuke and then see what we can do. Because if they're just gonna do that, then I will just pick up the nuke myself whenever the fuck I get there. Stitches is gonna get killed. Good job. That's what I mean. We're not playing poorly. Like, we're not playing poorly. They're just flaming each other for no reason whatsoever. Well, we'll just pick this up. Thanks, guys. Alright, we got a kill, and they dropped the nuke, so that's even better.
Warhead collection confirmed.
I'm gonna come out over here. Somebody should pick up the other nuke, which may or may not be possible.
Nuclear launch.
You're dead. And there that goes. Okay, very good.
Peace. I'm out.
We'll take the we're gonna take the net. We're gonna see how we can do with that. I don't think I can take this boss by myself. I might be able to, I don't know. If Muradin's there, maybe. Should probably hit them with that. Thank you very much. We'll just... That fort's about to go down. Very good. Oh, get him, get him. There he goes. No, you don't. You're rooted. You're dead. Got him. I'm gonna stand back because I'm in range of Ming's orbs, and I'm gonna regen a little bit. Am I gonna get you? Oh, we just did. That was just did. We get to keep. How close am I? I am very close to that.
Warhead deployment in process.
There's the kill. Very good. This is going to be game. Alright. I'm going to say GG anyway. Other than everyone flaming each other, they were playing rather well. ETC is MVP. I'm fine with that. He did okay. Yeah, so getting stuns super empowers Zul'Jin. I mean, just once somebody's frozen, they just melt. Great job. You did more assists than the last time. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so that was pretty solid. Let's look at the stats. 3 deaths. 2 of them were just my fault being dumb. Like, should have known better, and I tried anyway. You do got to be careful with Zul'Jin. You do have this, sometimes you can get into this overconfidence, almost false sense of security. Just, you know, oh, I can melt anybody. And yeah, maybe you can, but not 2v1. You know, the last time that I died next to the Stitches, I knew at least Stitches was there, and then it turned out there was Stitches plus somebody else, and then I got hooked and I got killed, and it was 100% my fault. You know, that's really all that it was. Let's look at the stats. Yeah, or the talents, I should say. ETC did well. Once one of these guys got stuns, Murden or ETC, once one of these guys got some stuns, it was game over for whoever was in them. You really just dissolved people, so that was pretty nice. It was nice that this diva, who apparently now is silenced, didn't play all that well. You know, she lost her mech, and then she stood there and tried to DPS me, and she, you know, Pilot Diva really does do a lot of DPS, but not enough to take me one-on-one. So anyway, let's look at the talents. Level 1, you want Axe. Every 5 basic attacks against heroes increases your basic attack damage by 1 1/4. After attacking heroes 120 times, your range is increased. I don't think we completed this. I think we got to 118 when this game ended. So, you know, consider that. Level 4, let the killing begin. When Zul'Jin kills an enemy, his attack speed is increased by 6%. Basic attacks refresh the duration. So you want to kill minions. You're going to be wanting just kill little freaking things to keep your generation going of that speed. Level 7, Recklessness. When Zul'Jin is below 50% health, his basic attack damage is increased. Went Guillotine at 10. I wasn't sure which way to go. I decided to go Guillotine. Hopefully you saw it can do a lot of damage. I mean, I deleted that diva, that Pilot Mech diva with it. I did a good chunk of damage to Zagara with it, but I missed it a couple of times too. And even with a 30-second cooldown, it does kind of suck when you miss it. You can definitely see the challenge in using Guillotine effectively, because it does have a wind up, and it's tough to judge where people lands. Like, it's got such a short impact zone, and people can move because it's not an instant cast. It does make it a little bit tough, and that is also why Tazdingo is probably taken more. I don't know if Tazdingo would have helped me in any of these situations. Maybe one of them I might have been able to Tazdingo through it and get a kill, but you know, That's what happens. I gave Guillotine a try. Level 13, Eye of Zul'Jin. Hitting an enemy with Grievous Throw increases your movement speed 25% by 2 seconds. 16, Ferocity, increase your attack speed bonus of Berserker. And then I went and Snare. Because I didn't do Tazdingo, I wasn't a huge fan of the Guillotine upgrade. I wasn't really feeling Guillotine at that point. So I went and Snare, and then I threw the net. I think we got the net on Stitches that one time. Stitches was probably dead anyway, but we wanted to try it out, and so I did. So anyway, yeah, that's Zul'Jin. We did really well. I don't know why the team was flaming each other. I really have no idea. We were playing fairly well for the most part. All things considered, given the time and the circumstances of the game, like it wasn't too much. I mean, I normally don't give much credit to whatchamacallit here, to orb builds, but Ming played fairly well. Murky did okay. I mean, it was a good game. It was a good game. We definitely played well. We played better than the other team, so I'm going to take it. I'm not gonna question it too much. At any rate, that being said, so that's Zul'Jin. So he can definitely delete people. You saw some of his weaknesses. When I got pulled in my Stitches, it was game over. I was very cautious around Kael'thas, so I didn't get gravity lapsed. That would be something I would be worried about. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. So that is all she wrote, at least until the patch. You'll probably see this, if you see this at all. I'm not gonna post this particular one until probably a few days after the patch. So Malthael will already be out by the time Zul'Jin video hits the interwebs. But in the meantime, let me know what you think. I'm gonna ponder what I want to do and what kind of stuff I wanna make after this. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's with all of these videos now said and done, if there are anything in particular that you'd want to see that you think I could explain or help you out with, or whatever, just something that you think that might be fun to watch. Let me know, and we'll see if we can make it happen. And I'll be thinking about it as well. I do want to keep talking well. I want to speak the good. I want to keep going with this. I had a good time making all these videos, so I definitely would like to keep doing some stuff. I'll probably do like a retrospective after this and just kind of go through my thoughts. Anyhow, I'll save it for then. My name is Conman. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the video. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things, push the buttons, as I always say. And thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.